So thank you to Chubby Pastry on Instagram for suggesting this video idea. Thought it was really cool, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna tell you 10 things that you can do to improve your bracelets while you're stuck at home, but it is assuming that you don't know how to do these things already, so it's more beginner focused. My advanced friends probably already know how to do most of the things on this list, but regardless, here are 10 things that you can do to improve your bracelets while you are stuck at home. And number 1 is learn some basic bracelets. So if you are a beginner and you've never made bracelets before, learning how to do friendship bracelets is actually a really fun hobby that can keep you occupied while in quarantine. It is something that you can do while watching Netflix. It is something that you can do while listening to an audiobook. It's a great way to express your creativity, and there are so many things that you could create. So I make a ton of beginner focused content on this channel, plenty of tutorials, explanation videos, stuff like that. But the first place I would send you to is probably my beginner's guide. In that video, I break down pretty much everything you need to know about bracelets, and I point you in directions where you can learn more about these things. But once you do that, probably start by making some beginner friendly bracelets. Things like the zipper bracelet, the chevron, the refracted chevron, the half and half chevron. See where I'm going? All of the ones that I mentioned, I have beginner friendly tutorials on. I will leave them linked in the description so you can learn from there. Number 2 is actually learning how to read patterns. You don't want to have to rely on tutorials to be able to make bracelets. While they're a good way to learn, which is why I make a lot of them, learning how to read patterns yourself is a great way to expand the pool of bracelets that you can make. It just opens the door to so many beautiful designs that you can create on your own, and it gives you the freedom to do so. I have a tutorial on reading patterns and segment knotting, which is what I usually do. It is aimed at beginners, so hopefully it's understandable. I will leave that linked in the description. Number 3, on the same wave is learning how to read alpha patterns. And if you don't know, alpha patterns are a different type of friendship bracelets. They have a different pattern, they have a different way of knotting. They are very, very fun to make, and I definitely recommend learning how to make them because, again, it opens the door to so many possibilities. You can create a design from your favorite TV show, or a logo of your school, or beautiful scenery, a puppy. So many cool different designs. I've made 2 videos on the alpha pattern before. I highly recommend the flat alpha video though instead, since that technique makes better alphas in my opinion, and I will leave that linked in the description where you can learn how to do that. Number 4 is learning how to do starts. There are so many different ways you can start and finish your bracelets. There are loops, and a variety of them. Regular loops, teardrop loops, loops that go into triangle ends, loops that are double colored, loops that are made like a Chinese staircase. So many different loops. There are triangle ends, there are crimp ends. I'm probably forgetting something. There are so many different ways that you can start and finish. Honestly, they give such a different look and feel to your bracelet depending on which one you choose, so I definitely recommend learning how to do that. It's really, really fun. I have tutorials on a bunch of them. I will leave a playlist full of tutorials on starts and finished linked in the description. Number 5 is learning a new bracelet technique. Ones that come to mind for me is the straight edges technique, which helps you keep the edges of your bracelets straight and neat. And maybe the flat alpha technique, which I mentioned just now, is an alternate way of making alpha bracelets that results in sort of flat, nice, clean alphas. It's just something that helps you add on to your bracelets and gives them a sort of improved look. Number 6, learning how to customize your patterns. And by that I mean maybe doubling or halving a pattern if you want to. Sometimes you see a design and you really like it, you maybe want to make 2 of it. Or vice versa, you see a really big bracelet and you wish you could just halve it and do only one side of it. I have a tutorial on how to do that. If you want it, it will be linked in the description. Doing shaped bracelets is also a really fun one. With that you can take really any normal pattern and customize it to the way that you want to create it into a shaped bracelet, and I've done that many times and it's super fun. I also did a tutorial on that. Maybe you can learn how to change colors within your normal pattern. That is a great way to customize the pattern as you're going along. I'm planning on making a tutorial on that soon, so if I have it out, it will be linked in the description. Basically, it's just the same way as inserting a new string. You just insert a new string of a different color. But as I said, once I release a video on it, it will be linked in the description. Number 7, learn how to do some special bracelets. And by that I mean the Rainbow Alpha. Super cool fun bracelet that you can do while also getting rid of some scrap thread. The Flip-Flop bracelet, super fun, super simple, gives a nice unique look. The Chain Link Candy Stripe, again, one of my favorites. I really like this one. Super easy to do, but also gives a very interesting look. The Starry Night bracelet is also definitely one of my favorites. I've even made 2 of those. Super cool, very unique. All the ones I mentioned are going to be linked in the description. They're called special bracelets because they're not made really via a pattern. They have a sort of twist to them, which is why you need tutorials to make them. But there are plenty of other tutorials by other people as well that you can follow. Number 8. learn how to make keyrings. This is definitely a fun one. I really enjoy making keyrings. I've made plenty in the past and I've given them out to family and friends as gifts. And you can make it in alpha patterns, you can make normal patterns as keyrings, you can customize it to your heart's content, and it's a really fun thing to do. I have a tutorial on how to make keyrings. If you want it, it will be linked in the description, as with everything else. Number 9, get some new bracelet materials. Now this might not be available to you depending on where you live. Unfortunately, where I am right now, I'm not able to purchase any strings for delivery because I'm in a village. Nothing gets delivered here. But if you are in a position where you can order new materials, ordering some new string, especially some interesting string, maybe something multicolored or something sparkly or metallic or something like that, can be really motivating to create new designs and new bracelets. Don't overdo it because we don't want to overspend money now especially, but maybe buying 1 or 2 new strings that are special in some way or interesting, it can really spice up your bracelet game, so I definitely highly recommend it. And number 10, a sort of generic one, if you will, don't be afraid to experiment. My favorite thing is going onto Instagram and looking at how these bracelet makers are experimenting with their bracelet. Some people are trying innovative techniques that nobody has ever done before. Some of them are inserting things into bracelets that have never been seen before. Inserting charms into bracelets, for example. I did a video on that as well if you want to see it. I love seeing how other people use charms. It's beautiful. Some people have used epoxy in their bracelets. Some people have attached bracelets to watches, to Velcro. There's so many possibilities. The possibilities are literally endless. You don't really have to follow what other people are doing. You can try your own thing and it's gonna be beautiful. And that's it. Just a fun little quick video, hopefully giving you some ideas and inspiration to create your bracelets and make them uniquely yours. So there you go. Do with that what you will. I hope you guys enjoyed my tips, and that's all I have for you guys today. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!